The last video for tonight, Spider-Man 2 is already breaking record sales. Who'da thunk it?
What's up, everybody?
It's Spider-Man.
And in today's gaming news, Spider-Man 2 came out swinging, boasting some record-breaking numbers for PlayStation. Meanwhile, Star Citizen's single-player campaign reaches an important milestone, and the Spider-Man
was that supposed to be today?
As in Marvel Spider-Man 2. This on today's Daily Fix. Presented by Marvel Spider-Man 2, available now exclusively on PlayStation 5 consoles, rated T for teen. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is enjoying huge success, becoming the fastest-selling PlayStation Studios game over a single-day period. Now, according to a press release from Sony, Insomniac's PlayStation 5 exclusive sold more than 2.5 million copies in 24 hours. Now, that figure includes pre-order sales of individual units and units bundled with PS5. Now, the milestone means Spider-Man 2 has overtaken Santa Monica Studios' God of War Ragnarok at the top of the PlayStation Day 1 launch sales chart. It remains to be seen whether or not Spider-Man 2 can beat God of War Ragnarok's debut.
I'm just messing with pizza.
5.1 million copies.
We can play. That's fine.
November last year on PlayStation 4 as well as PS5. Now, Spider-Man 2 is a PS5 exclusive, meaning it has a way smaller install base than Ragnarok did last year. And with all due respect to Kratos, it probably doesn't hurt that Spider-Man is one of the most iconic characters in the last century,
For real.
or that the game's T rating makes it suitable for younger players. The sequel is a key launch for PlayStation. Sony hopes sales of the game will spark a boost for the PS5 itself, which is required to play. Now, in August, Sony insisted sales of its console
2.4 million copies in 24 hours.
PS5 sold for this financial year.
Holy crap.
Another release that could help with PS5 sales is the Spider-Man 2 PS5 Slim Bundle, rumored to be
there's a bundle.
November 8th.
Yeah.
Now, moving on, Star Citizen developer Cloud Imperium Games has said the campaign portion of its controversial space sim is finally feature complete over a decade after it was announced.
What is that?
42 was part of the original
Star Citizen Squadron 42?
launched in 2012 before
Looks pretty good. What is it?
from the main game to become a standalone story campaign. Now, it suffered multiple delays and long periods.
I thought that was Harrison Ford. I'm not even gonna lie.
Imperium Games announced a long list of Hollywood stars had joined its cast, including Mark Hamill, Gary Oldman, and Gillian Anderson.
Oh wow.
Cinematic trailers were released showing off the cast in action, with other cast members such as Andy Serkis, Ben Mendelsohn, and John Rhys-Davies involved with the spiritual.
It's another ship, spaceship type of game.
Now, 11 years later, it looks like the finish line for Squadron 42 may be in sight, although Cloud Imperium Games stopped short of announcing a release window. Our work towards beta and release is now in.
I don't know about this game. It looks good though. Star Citizen Squadron 42.
Looks nice. Now, in a
No release date, though.
The developer said, quote, "We are excited to announce that Squadron 42 is now feature complete. As we move into the polishing phase, we're fully focused on optimizing and fine-tuning all aspects of the gameplay experience to deliver an unprecedented cinematic adventure. To celebrate this milestone, we have gathered our core development leadership from around the globe to share what this means. Thank you for your continued support of Squadron 42.
Oh, nice.
Citizen is one of the more controversial projects in gaming history. At the timing of this taping, the project has crowdfunded over $600 million.
Damn.
Just over 4.8 million accounts. Which
$600 million.
Virtual spaceships, some of which cost hundreds of dollars, are the source of some of this income, but also the focus of much of its criticism. Now, despite the studio's
600 million for Star Citizen, yeah.
Citizen hasn't had a
That's a lot of money.
Now, with all that said, it's nice to hear some progress has been made on the single-player campaign. And when it gets a release window, well, we'll let you know. And finally today, swing into action as Peter Parker and Miles Morales, presented by Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Now here's IGN's...
Dude, it's sponsored by Spider-Man 2. They wonder why so many units sold so quickly. Here you go. You got free advertising across like all platforms for Spider-Man 2. Come on, dude.
To tell you more.
One of the most
There it is.
features.
This is crazy. I love how when like a news story or something, they're like, man, like here, cups like these sold 500 million units in 2 hours. That's crazy, right? Now to our advertiser. Take It To Go coffee brand. Like, use your brain. That's why it sold so many copies. Like, come on, bro. We're not going to say here this is a Spider-Man ad. You guys know how I feel about it. It looks great. You guys want to play Spider-Man? I wish I could. For all things games, keep it to IGN or myself for reacting to IGN for you guys. Thank you.